Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer, because lately they have been putting out so much brand new merchandise. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. And this is the location very close to Universal Studios Florida, so you can have an awesome Universal Studios kind of day and still get your Disney fix at the premium outlets. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, the outlet itself did open about 5 minutes or so ago. I'm really surprised, like it's not too busy at all this morning. Definitely lots and lots of empty spaces. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Actually, looks like it's shaping up to be a beautiful morning here in Central Florida. Just the perfect kind of day to be outside and doing some outlet shopping. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet, and there's actually no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they do still have a lot of those Star Wars, little like, almost like Christmas-like glow necklaces of Grogu. These are perfect for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now only $7.99 a piece. They also have a whole basket of those Sorcerer Mickey, like light-up glow ones, with that sparkly graphic with Mickey Mouse. And then of course the Sorcerer Mickey hat. These are $5 from $25, and they have a whole bunch of those watering cans from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival from 2025. They do have Spike the Bee. These are all only $1 a piece, so a really good deal. They have the blue caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. They'll have these smaller little dainty handles. So really cool for the kiddos to get out and helping, like doing some gardening. And they do also have the original Florida Orange Bird, definitely my personal favorite of the three. And then from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, they do also have your lightsaber blades. They have a 26-inch for $50 and 36-inch for $55. Let's actually check out some of the plushies right off the bat though. So here's a really cool one, part of your National Geographic collection. This is a massive elephant plushie. Looks like paint is kind of like splattered all over. These are $12.99, marked down from $30. They have your Star Wars Navarro lava meerkat plushies. Definitely very soft. These are originally, let's see here, $23 at Galaxy's Edge, now $12.99. They do still have a whole bunch of the Santa Claus plushies from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This one is also a very good size, only $8 from $35, so a good deal for them. And some of your holiday plushies still going strong. This is that massive polar bear puppet from over at Disney's, let's see here, Animal Kingdom. It's embroidered Animal Kingdom on the little Tootsie. This one is $12.99 from $35, and they do still have some of those fidget plushies for the kiddos. These are a super duper soft material with a Boo from Aladdin for $14.99. A few different Disney Park Loungeflies tucked away in the front corner though. They have 3 different offerings in this section. This one is like your classic glow-in-the-dark Star Wars Loungefly with Han Solo. You have Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, even Yoda. The cool thing though, this one does glow in the dark for $40. Next to that one is your Marvel, almost like a Funko Pop style Loungefly bag, but you got like the Incredible Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. This one has the big Marvel logo on the front for $40, and they do still have that really cool Disney Pixar Toy Story Loungefly bag with like Bo Peep. You have Woody, let's see here, Slinky Dog, even Rex. This one has the gold hardware for $40. Some more of the clothing racks up front here by the entryway, though they do have those simulated leather pair of ears from Miss Marvel. It says higher, further, and faster. These actually come with like that little mohawk design, and they're double-sided. These are $7.99 from $35. Really cool for a good day over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They do also have those plastic like wood sprite pair of ears. So the wood sprites on top actually do light up. Really neat with like the bioluminescence. These are originally $45, I believe, now $19.99. And a couple different hats on the bottom section. This one is a kid's beanie, perfect for like winter time if you do live up north. You got the little patch there with Mickey Mouse and the tassels. Originally $20, now $7.99. Part of last year's Disney Eats collection. This one is a Spirit Jersey material bucket hat, literally with a bunch of Disney snacks, from some Dole Whip, the turkey leg, some churros on the inside of this one. So it is reversible, like I was saying. These are, I do believe, are, let's see here, $9.99, marked down from $45. And then right underneath there is another adult-sized beanie with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature and Minnie. Everything is embroidered for only $8. And it looks like they do have another brand new baseball cap. This was just over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs not too long ago. It has your metal badge on the front, Wakanda Forever, for only $7.99. Let's actually check out some more really cool Disney Pixar merchandise. So here's an adult size 3/4 length sleeve with the pinstriping. You've got that star design with Rex, Ham, you have Bo Peep on there, even some aliens from Toy Story. It has a little patch on the bottom for Toy Story Land. Let's see the old price-a-rooney. These are $12.99 a piece, marked down from $40. And then right over here on the opposite side of that rack, they do still have your adult size full zip hoodies. Again, like, you get a couple other characters though, even like Ducky and Bunny. This is a very heavy material full zip. That one is now, let's see here, originally $65, now $19.99. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of brand new Marvel merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's an adult size t-shirt. This one's actually a hoodie with the Captain America logo. $15 from $45, so it does look like they are getting a bunch of merchandise from the Marvel store over at Disney Springs. A very fancy adult size button down embroidered with the Avengers logo. These are now $25, marked down from $60. So many brand new adult size shirts though. How cool is this one? I literally just remember seeing this at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. Embroidered with the Iron Man logo on the front and then the pinstriping. These are $15 a piece from $40, and a whole bunch of different Marvel toys that they have over in this section. This one is part of your Marvel Legends series. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 with Groot. Definitely highly collectible items. That one is $30 on sale. They do have your Marvel Avengers Cos Rider, little Captain America figurine. So you actually put that coin in, it lights up, plays music, and kind of like rocks back and forth. These are $35 a piece. Right next to that, perfect for a good day over at Epcot, one of my favorite attractions, Guardians of the Galaxy. They have some adult size fanny packs here, kind of like with that retro design with the pinstriping. Let's see here, that one is originally $30. I don't see the outlet price, but it looks like they do even have more of like a crossbody bag. It has the Captain America shield medallion on the front. It's embroidered the first Avenger. These are $20 a piece from $40. Even more Marvel merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This is your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World Disney Parks Loungefly with the shield on the side. Actually has the wings on the back side that you can move. These are originally $90, now $45 a piece. They do also have like the matching adult size graphic t-shirt, again with Captain America. This one has the raised lettering on the front and then Brave New World. These are $15 from $35. And here's a brand new Marvel Spider-Man graphic t-shirt. These are perfect because you can wear these to like Universal Studios Islands of Adventure or at Walt Disney World property. Originally $30, that one is now $12.99. And it looks like they do have a set of, let's see here, Marvel Avengers, 6 different like gel ink pens, Avengers Assemble, and again with all of the characters. These are $12.99 from $20. Let's actually check out some of the different like artist prints and different things right now at the Character Warehouse. So this is all matted up and ready to go from Disney Pixar Soul. These are originally around $45 in the park, now $19.99. Right underneath there, how nice is this? It actually says like happily ever after in the sand. They're signed by the artist. You can see even like Cinderella Castle. This one is only $20. They do also still have that wrapped canvas from last year's Disney Play in the Park collection with Cinderella Castle. But you got like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. This one even says Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there, though, also from the Play in the Park collection is your Mickey Mouse doll and then accessory set where you get like the Best Vacation Ever hoodie, the backpack, and the visor. These are now $15 from $40, and they have some really adorable wall art. These are actually in the shape of Mickey Premium bars. The one ear actually looks like it's bitten off the premium bar for only $15 for the set. And then right underneath there are those really cool pennants where these are like the gold design. One says hooray, the other one has the 3 stars. These are super heavy for $15 for the entire set. And they do still have that framed artwork with Pluto. This is all matted up with the frame for only $20. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Star Wars merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. So this is your Star Wars 1000 piece exhibit series puzzle with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and R2-D2. These are $7.99 from $30. Here's a very fancy adult size button down shirt. This one is as soft as silk. It's literally just Darth Vader's helmet a bunch of times. Perfect for Galaxy's Edge though. These are $30 from $65 on the front side of that rack. They do still have your Rey Skywalker lightsaber hilts from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are perfect though because you could even get like the lightsaber blades here at the outlet. These are usually around $160, now $75 a piece. And then right underneath there is a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. May the Force be with you. You have like Chewbacca, Yoda, Han Solo, and Princess Leia. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $25 from $65. They are seriously getting so many different bags here at the Character Warehouse. This one is more of like your classic sling size bag with the rubberized patch for Darth Vader. This one has that quilted design though with Darth Vader as well. $15 marked down from $40. Right next to that is a really fun like simulated leather fanny pack. This one actually matches that adult size pullover sweatshirt really nice with kind of like your spray painted lettering with all the neon colors. These are $15 from $35. And then right up ahead is a really fun like kids paint set. This actually comes in like a little briefcase with a handle. You have Grogu and it says this is the way. But it does show you all the different things on the back side, from the crayons, the paints, the brushes, even the stencils. These are now $15 from $30. And of course they do have a good selection of different kids merchandise for Star Wars. This is a new kids graphic t-shirt with nubs on the front with the lightsaber. These are $8 a piece, marked down from $27. Definitely lots of different nubs merchandise right now at the outlet though. Here is a kid's trucker hat. Literally everything is embroidered, a super duper fuzzy material. These are originally $25, now $7.99. Underneath there is the matching kids full zip hoodie. This is definitely perfect if you do live up north though. Super fuzzy and a heavy material. These are $15, marked down from $50. And a couple different Star Wars kitchen items left over from that Jeff Grantino line. This is a set of 4 different dishes. You actually get like 4 different designs like you could see on the back with Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Greedo. These are $25 a piece from $50. They even have that massive serving bowl from the Jeff Grantino line, again with all of the Star Wars characters. These are further discounted to $8 a piece. And it looks like they do still have like the matching hat ears going strong here at the Character Warehouse with Han Solo and Greedo. Originally $30, now $7.99. And here's a whole bunch of merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This is a new adult size graphic t-shirt. This one says Game On with this really nice design on the sleeves. This one is now $20 from $45. Underneath there is an adult size ringer tee. This one is Flynn's Top Score Club, so literally everything is embroidered there on the front side. These are originally $40 at the Magic Kingdom, now $20. They do also have those double-sided coffee mugs for Tron Light Cycle Run with both vehicles there, the yellow and the blue. It has the grid design. These are $8 a piece from $20. And here's a really cool like stainless steel tumbler. You got like that tire tread mark there, and Tron light cycle run. These are $10 from $25. And a great selection of assorted keychains that they do have for Tron. This is a super heavy like pewter one. You get the medallion for Tron light cycle run, and then the ride vehicle itself. They don't, okay, so these guys here don't have the price, but these are originally $15. They do have a light up keychain, which is really fun as well. I do believe these are only $4.99. Right up ahead though, perfect to go with that graphic t-shirt for Flynn's Top Score Club. So yet another Tron keychain. That one says Top Score Club at the bottom. These are $4.99, and they do still have those metallic finish pop sockets. This one has like that hologram for Tron light cycle run. These are $7.99, marked down from $25. But yet another graphic shirt that I do want to show you. Again with the grid design. It says Tron on the front. This one is adult size, $13 from $40. And then right underneath there is the matching kids graphic t-shirt with the tire pattern. These are $15 from $32. And they've been getting so much different merchandise from the different pavilions at Epcot's World Showcase. Here's a really fun coffee mug from the Norway Pavilion. The opposite size has like Mickey Mouse, and then Epcot's World Showcase. These are $7.99 a piece from $20. Right underneath there is the matching like tote size bag. This is a nice canvas material. Actually comes with like a strap on the inside, but this one's embroidered Norway Epcot's World Showcase. These are $20 a piece from $35. It looks like they do still have the kitchen apron still going strong with that Norway logo. These are now $12.99 from $35. And then right up ahead is more merchandise to match all of this. These are really tall glasses with the Mickey Mouse design. They are now $7.99. And kind of like peppered throughout, they do have some like different Disney Cruise Line merchandise. This is some wooden wall art, greetings from Alaska for the Disney Wonder for Disney Cruise Line for $13. And it looks like they're getting a whole bunch of brand new figurine play sets. These are the deluxe figurine sets. Disney Junior Ariel. You get so many different characters though, like King Triton, you get Sebastian, Flounder, and Ariel. These are all $15 a piece, but a couple different offerings that they do have. They have from Disney Pixar Coco with Miguel, Ernesto de la Cruz. This one is really neat with Pepita. That one is $15. And so much brand new Disney Pixar Cars merchandise has been coming to the outlet lately. This is a whole pack of different figurines. We have like Dinoco, Jackson Storm on there, of course Lightning McQueen. That one is $15. And it looks like they even have some different kids like stationery sets. These actually come in a nice like zipper container where you get like all the crayons and different accessories. These are now $12.99 at the Character Warehouse. And then right underneath there is a brand new version. This one's really fun little stationery set where you get the little Hawaiian flower and the nice compartment with Stitch and Aloha. This one is $12.99. Let's see what else we have doing over in this direction. So they do still have those Disney Pixar, let's see here, Luca Funko Pops. We actually get both characters. And again, these are Disney exclusive with the sticker. That one is $25. Right underneath there is even more Disney Pixar Cars merchandise where you do get the die-cast vehicle with Lightning McQueen and the attachments for $12.99. Here's some assorted merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. This is perfect for like chips and dip. You get the Oogie Boogie cup on the inside that is removable. These are actually further discounted for $25. Right underneath there is that acrylic wall art from Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington. We have Sally and the Mayor. These are further discounted to only $12.99, so a very good deal there. And they do still have those 50 by 60 inch throw blankets with that 3D effect with Jack Skellington. These are originally $60 in the parks, now $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. So they do have some reversible snow globes with Mickey and Minnie on the inside. This one has Pluto on the base, and then 2024, part of last year's Making Christmas Magical collection. These were $40 in the parks, now $20 a piece. Underneath there from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase is a very fancy glass Christmas ornament. On the inside you have Mickey Mouse and a Christmas tree. These were $27, now $7.99. And a couple of those Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas figurine sets, kind of like that crossover. You have Santa, Jack Skellington, and Phineas. And then they do still have Sally with Gus These were $50, now $19.99. And they do have a massive, like deluxe Christmas ornament set with the Cheshire Cat, Stitch, Peter Pan, the Genie from Aladdin, even Dumbo the Flying Elephant. These were originally $50, now $19.99. A few other Christmas ornaments on the opposite side of the rack that I do want to show you. This one is actually from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, part of your sketchbook series. The pine cone design with the dwarves and Snow White. These were originally $23, now $7.99. They do still have your Disney Park Munchling ornaments as well. This one is the Red Panda from Turning Red. This one is $7.99 from $25. They still do have those metal Christmas ornaments, part of last year's Play in the Park collection. You get the little rotating Mickey and Minnie and Cinderella Castle. That one is now $8. And they do still have those sketchbook series Disneyland popcorn bucket ornaments with the Disneyland logo and Cinderella Castle for only $8. Let's actually check out the brand new selection of like different Disney princess merchandise. So another nice print that they do have for the Disney Wish with Cinderella. And then you do have the cruise ship on the top section. This one is now $19.99. They also have your Disney Princess Creative Soul dolls. These are all inspired by different Disney princesses. This is the one inspired by Snow White. And they do also have the doll inspired by Rapunzel. These are now, let's see here, $40 a piece. Underneath there are your Disney IOI Forever dolls. They all come with a little Mickey-shaped balloon with a little surprise inside. They have Sven from Frozen. He comes with the antler ears and the puffer jacket for $13. And they do still have a Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She actually comes with the enchanted rose ears and the denim jacket for $13. Here's even a very fancy kids Disney Princess Ariel dress. This one is loaded with sequins. You can see like the scales on the bottom section. I love this. It's embroidered with the little clamshell. You got the frillies on the sleeves. That one is now $100. And they do also still have King Tritons, like all-powerful Triton. This is neat. It has like lights and sound effects. Definitely really cool to go with all the Little Mermaid merchandise. These are $15 a piece. And they do still have some of your Disney Animators collection figurines. They have your Jasmine from Aladdin. These also have lights and sounds. You get all the different figurines on top. But these are now only $20 a piece, and they do have a couple different play sets, like Tinkerbell's surprise play set with the action figures. You actually got 9 pieces and then the house for $20. Of course, they do still have a bunch of the merchandise from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, like these really nice like foam kneeling pads, perfect if you are doing any gardening, with Spike the Bee and the original Florida Orange Bird. These are $12.99 a piece. Right next to that is the matching coffee mug celebrating 30 years of Epcot's International Flower and Garden, again with the original Florida Orange Bird. This mug is $7.99 from $25. It does look like they do also have the glass cups for International Flower and Garden. This one has 2 graphics on either side, which is really nice. These are $7.99, marked down from $15. And here's that really tall Tervis tumbler, also from Flower and Garden Festival. You have like that floral design, Spike the Bee. This one has like your peach colored Tervis lid. These are $15, marked down from $35. Also some brand new cups and different things over in this section. This is a really tall stainless steel tumbler with a little flippy up lid with that checkerboard design. These are $20, marked down from $40. And then right underneath there, further reduced, are your adult-sized spirit jerseys celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one has like that terry cloth material with the original Florida Orange Bird. On the backside, you have the raised lettering for Flower and Garden. These are actually further reduced to only $15. Let's actually check out some more of the drink items here at the Character Warehouse. So this is part of the new Tinkerbell collection. Super sparkly with the gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The side here has your Starbucks logo. These are originally $40, now $20 a piece. Underneath there is a super cool plastic cup. This actually has like a huge silicone ring and the wooden lid with all the hidden Mickeys. That one is now $10 from $25. Really cool to go with all that new Disney Pixar Coco merchandise. Another stainless steel tumbler with Ernesto de la Cruz, with all like the maracas, the hearts, and the skulls. That one is $12.99 from $30. And they do still have a whole bunch of merchandise from last year's Mousewares collection. This is a set of 4 different cleaning cloths with like Mickey Mouse and all of the beacons of magic. I do believe these are $5 from $15. And then right up ahead is that solid glass coffee press. This one has the big handle with the Mickey Mouse design on top. These are $20 a piece from $40. And then still going strong are those massive tin compost buckets. One side says compost, the other side has Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and then of course Donald Duck. These are $20 from $40. And here's that really nice ceramic candle. And again with that pineapple design with Stitch. This one has the big lid there with Stitch's head. These are only $15 a piece, so a really good deal compared to the price in the park. And then still going strong are those mint color rolling pins that actually have like that silicone design with all of the Mickeys. These were originally $30, now $10 a piece, so these are literally $20 off. And they do still have from the Mousewares collection that silicone design here. This is a really cool pancake mold with Cinderella Castle. Only $4 marked down from $10, so a really good deal for them. A few different cups that I do want to show you though. They actually come with a really tall little lanyard strap for the kiddos. So really nice, like if you don't want to carry a cup around the park all day. And then they have the little flippy up lid. But this one says positive vibes only with Donald, Daisy, Mickey, and Minnie. These are now only $7.99 a piece. And they do have them with a couple other characters. They have Princess Tiana, Make Your Dreams Happen. Again, this one comes with the lanyard. And they also have the red panda from Disney Pixar's Turning Red. Even more coffee mugs I want to show you here at the Character Warehouse. They have a bunch of different versions though, with Mickey Mouse, with the dad banner. They do all say Walt Disney World on the inside, so really nice attention to detail. These were originally $17 at the World of Disney, now only $8 a piece. They have your matching mom version where Minnie Mouse has the mom banner. They have Mickey Mouse with the grandpa banner, and then yet another version with Minnie Mouse holding the grandma banner for only $8. Let's actually check out some of the different like Disney pet items that they do have for dogs. Here's a really cool graphic shirt from Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington making a bunch of different faces. This one was originally $25, now $7.99. A couple different Star Wars offerings for pets. Sit and Stay You Will. How adorable is that though, with the lightsaber? That one is $7.99 from $25. And they do still have those roll-up pet beds. Padawan Academy. I love these. Really good if you are doing any traveling. And then it has the little patch here for Padawan Academy. And then right underneath there, they do also have your matching like silicone collapsible pet bowls. This one has that same little medallion for Padawan Academy. These are $12.99 from $20 a piece. Yet another brand new pet outfit that they do have though. How cool is this? It's actually like a little pet hoodie. This one has the Star Wars logo, Padawan Academy. These are $15 from $40. And they do still have the Bruno from Encanto pet hoodies for only $13. And so many really cool Minnie Mouse clothing offerings and dresses. Here's a really nice women's dress with all of the different Minnie Mouse designs, and it has a very fancy neckline. This one is $40 from $128. They still do have that Minnie Mouse dress literally from the dress shop. You have the elastic bands on the sleeves. Like everything is embroidered, so super nice quality from the dress shop. I love this. They have this one in a bunch of sizes. $50 from $128. And they do have like the perfect bucket hat for like a good Disney beach day or to take down to your Disney resort pool. All of the polka dot designs actually say Minnie Mouse. These are only $8 a piece. A few other Minnie Mouse offerings at the Character Warehouse that I do want to show you though. Here's a really cool pair of ears with that classic bow with the polka dots. This one actually has like that little chin strap at the bottom. These are originally $35, now $7.99. They do even still have that adult size full zip hoodie. This one has pockets at the bottom, but it's literally loaded with polka dots. The hood itself is literally Minnie Mouse ears and then the bow. These are $19.99 a piece from $65. Let's see what we got on the opposite side. Okay, so another pullover sweatshirt. that has the floral design, but inside of the flowers, you actually have like Minnie Mouse popping out. These are $20 from $55. And here's a super fuzzy adult size full zip jacket. The front's embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo and Minnie Mouse. These are only $45 from $100. And it looks like they are getting some more of that 75th anniversary of Cinderella merchandise. Like this adult size pullover sweatshirt with the 75th. You have the castle and a huge graphic there with Cinderella. These are $30, marked down from $70. The backside says Once Upon a Time with Cinderella carriage and the fairy godmother. Right next to that, though, is a whole bunch of assorted adult-sized Spirit jerseys. You can never go wrong with some good Star Wars ones. The backside says I love you a bunch of times, and then you have Star Wars at the bottom. These are $20 from $80. Next to that, we do have from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. So they do have those Spirit jerseys with Figment on the front. The backside has your raised lettering for 2025 Festival of the Arts. And then a big graphic with Figment. These are now $30 a piece. And here's a really cool adult size pullover shirt. This one's embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo there on the front. And then you have all the Mickey balloons. These are $25 from $65. Here's even more merchandise from Guardians of the Galaxy over at Epcot. So another coffee mug with the characters in front of Spaceship Earth. And then it says the Other World Showcase. These are $7.99 from $20. Right up ahead are like the matching coaster sets. These are a solid ceramic design. Actually comes with the holder for Guardians of the Galaxy with the coasters on the inside. These are $12.99 a piece from $30. More merchandise from the Marvel store over at Disney Springs, though. This is that huge Loki coffee mug with the, it's a whole chalice with the horns. These are originally $30, now $12.99. And then right underneath there is even more different Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise. This is a really cool plastic cup with Groot, and then the Guardians logo, only $5 from $17. And check out all the brand new adult size graphic t-shirts. These would have been like at Disney Springs at the World of Disney store, normally around $30 a piece. Most magical place on earth with the Sorcerer Mickey hat. You have Cinderella Castle with Walt in front holding Mickey's hand, but they have like Best Dad with Walt Disney World. They have Best Mom with all of the characters. Hello Spring, and then your Class of 2025 graphic shirts with the outline with Cinderella Castle and Mickey Mouse. These are now only $7.99 a piece. Let's check out some of the merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, though. Here's a really cool adult-sized backpack with a big patch on the front with the floating mountains of Pandora. It even has like the water bottle holders. These are $15 from $40. Right underneath there, they do even have some brand new kids fanny packs. And again, with all the bioluminescence with the wood sprites. These were $25 there in Pandora, now $12.99. But speaking of the wood sprites, they do also have like your flashing wood sprite, like little collectible figurines. These actually change a bunch of different colors. These are $7.99 a piece. And here's the whole Avatar Biodome. This one actually lights up, so really nice attention to detail. Again, with the floating mountains and the banshees. These are further discounted to $125. Even more brand new merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, though. So here's an adult-sized Spirit jersey with the animal print. The backside actually says Wild About Disney, but you have a bunch of hidden Mickeys on the sleeves there with the animal print. These are $35 a piece for the Spirit jerseys. Right next to that is an adult-sized tank top. This one has the gold foil lettering that actually says Wild, and then you have Minnie Mouse in the center. These are $12.99 a piece from $40. So many new things here at the Character Warehouse, though. Here's a whole pack of different like hair accessories where you get the clippies, the scrunchie, and the headband, kind of like with that same animal print. They do have a whole bunch of them here at the Character Warehouse. And then right underneath there are your matching Disney Parks Crocs pull slides with the animal print, and you do get the Mickey gibbets on the front. Some of the assorted spinny racks of merchandise that they do have, so yet another really cool pop socket with that metallic finish, part of your Marvel Spider-Man collection. These are only $7.99 from $25. Right next to that is a really nice little box set of dangly earrings. One actually says Mickey, the other one says Minnie, and then they're kind of like covered in rhinestones. And it comes in a nice like little collector's keepsake. These are $12.99 from $20. They do have the matching ring on the opposite side, though. though, where it comes in that same little box set with the rocks, with Mickey. Then you have that heart design for $13. Some more of the adult size graphic t-shirts here on the spinny racks. So this is a really cool one with the outline with Cinderella Castle, with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, even Chip and Dale as cheerleaders. These are adult size for $10 a piece. Part of last year's Play in the Parks collection. They do still have that adult size unisex graphic t-shirt with all the characters inside of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride vehicle. It says fun for all ages and Walt Disney World. These are now, let's see here, $12.99 a piece. Also on the same rack, they do still have your adult ringer tees for Food and Wine Festival 2024 over at Epcot. The backside, you can see like the outline of World Showcase, and you got like all of the grapes and wine glasses for only $5. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Premium Outlets at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and checking out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And holy moly, they had so much brand new merchandise this visit. Lots of things from Guardians of the Galaxy over at Epcot, a whole new selection of assorted Marvel merchandise with Spider-Man, Iron Man, and then so many different Star Wars offerings with those deluxe figurine sets. Just really cool to find. That being said, if you are interested in any of the merchandise in today's video, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.